Jack hadn't left the safety of his forest in years. The redwoods had been his sanctuary, their ancient trunks shielding him from both the dead and the ghosts of the old world. But now, as the first rays of sunlight broke through the canopy, he strapped on his pack and stepped onto the overgrown trail. Daisy trotted ahead, tail swishing like a banner of hope. She sniffed at the air constantly, ears tuned to every sound. Jack trusted her instincts more than his own. She had saved him too many times to count, sniffing out rot before he heard it, growling before shadows turned into threats. The child's broken words replayed in his mind. Mountain, old school. The Sierra Nevada lay east, jagged and cold. He unfolded his worn map, tracing the faded lines. There were dozens of small towns, ranger stations, and forgotten schools scattered in those foothills. Finding one kid in all that wilderness was like chasing smoke, but Jack had nothing else left in this world. By midday, he reached the rusted remains of Highway 299. Weeds split the cracked asphalt and abandoned cars lined the road like gravestones. Jack moved carefully, scanning each vehicle. Some still held skeletons slumped in seats. Others bore claw marks on shattered glass. He tightened his grip on his rifle. Daisy froze ahead, growling low. Jack dropped to one knee. The sound came soon after, a dragging shuffle, a wet moan. From behind an overturned SUV, 3 figures lurched into view. Their flesh hung in strips, eyes milky white. Jack's breath steadied. He had fought too many of them to let fear in now. "Stay," he whispered to Daisy. She lowered herself, muscles taut. The first shot cracked through the stillness, dropping the lead zombie. The second tore through another's skull. The third staggered closer, teeth snapping, and Jack swung the butt of his rifle hard across its jaw. Bone cracked. He shoved the barrel under its chin and pulled the trigger. Silence returned as quickly as it had shattered. Jack stood there, chest heaving, ears ringing. He hated how routine it had become. He glanced at Daisy, who wagged her tail, eager to move forward. "Yeah, girl," he muttered, wiping sweat from his brow. "Let's keep going." That night, Jack made camp in the shell of an old diner. Dust coated the counters, menus still pinned to walls. He set a small fire in the corner, shielding the light. Daisy curled at his feet, already dozing. Jack turned the radio back on, twisting dials until static filled the room. "Kid," he said, voice steady. "If you can hear me, keep talking, I'm coming." For a long while, nothing answered but the hiss of dead air. Jack's eyes drifted shut. Then, just as sleep threatened, the speaker crackled. "Hello? Please hurry, and they're coming back." Jack's eyes flew open. He pressed the mic to his mouth, heart pounding. "Hold on, kid, I'm on my way." Static swallowed the rest. Jack stared into the darkness of the diner, jaw tight. Tomorrow he would push harder, farther. The last man in the world wasn't alone anymore, and he wasn't